Hey, so what's going on, guys? My name is Pone, and we're playing a little bit of competitive Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Oh, I'm using that ACR red dot sight. I got focus slapped on that bad boy. We're doing a little bit of work today. I'm playing with Gameplay Booster, aka J Nasty 720. Roxy Surf Chick, if you guys remember her, I've done quite a few videos from her. She's actually a female that plays on the pro circuit. She has boobs. You can check her out in the description down below as well. She likes to show her boobs off, too. I heard that about her. She's also looking for a boyfriend and has low self-esteem, so that means, you know what, it's good for you guys. I'm gonna get so fucked up. She's gonna get so mad at me for the comments, but feel free to just blow up her channel saying all kinds of random shit about her. Do your best pickup lines. I just want to go watch all the laughter on her comments. But anyways, that's just part of the conflict and issue of being a friend of Pones when you're a female. It's just hilarious. So there's that, and we also have Insimulus, who's an incredible player as well. He's from the Euro, and competing on a level like this on a 2-bar is incredible. I mean, we're generally on a 3-bar, but him on a 2 is entirely different. So, as it stands, enjoy the gameplay. I'm here to talk to you guys about what makes us want better shit. Now, that was bullshit, speaking of shit. You know, from an early age, you always want to upgrade. You always want to have better shit as a kid. And I noticed this. You remember back in the days when, you know, you were like, 6 years old and little, Timmy Tucker down the street got those new fucking shoes that lit up every time you stepped. He was just flashy as fuck. You know what I mean? It'd be nighttime and he'd be glowing like a little glow bug, and he'd be flashy, and you used to make it, you buy those new shoes and you felt like you could actually run faster and everything. That'd be your excuse too. Mom, I need these new shoes. Why do you need those shoes? 'Cause I run faster, Mom. I need to run faster. You remember that shit? You all did it. Don't act like you're above that shit. So that's kind of what we dealt with is, back in the day we were younger, we always tried to compete, and we didn't even know what it was back then. We just wanted shit that other people had. How many times did you simply say you wanted something because, some dumb bitch down the street had the same exact thing? But Tom's parents let him go out and stay up past 9 o'clock? Sally's parents let her watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? And that's all we ever did is throughout as being a child all the way up to adult, all we ever want is better shit. If we can't have better shit, we're haters. So that's the levels. Either A, you provide for yourself, you do what you can, and you get better shit, or B, look at this kid, get outplayed. Give me that flag, baby. And it gets complicated as it goes on because then it turns into greed and selfishness. And, because when you're a kid, you're too young to understand. You just want stuff because other people have it. You know what I mean? You don't want to feel out the loop. You want to feel better than other kids. And, even if you didn't need that shit, and that's how it is as an adult now. You don't need that shit. I had Pokemon Blue at the time, but I was upset because my friend had Pokemon Red. It's the same goddamn game, but my best friend had Red, and I felt like to one-up him, to be better than him, I'd want to have Red too, but I'd also have Blue, so then I'm already better than him. That's how the mindset works. That's how, things used to be as a child. And things haven't changed too much as adults either. Things have changed. How many of y'all have been looking your eyes off, just, balls deep in searches, going to stores, trying to find that iPhone 5? I bet you got an iPhone 4, right? You may even have a 4S. Why the fuck do you need the 5? I never understood that. As a kid in school, I went to this school, basically a dominant black school. I don't know how white schools are, or mixed schools or anything like this, but I was in a solid black school where everything was about the gear you had. Everything was about the clothes you had. Everything was about, how fresh you looked and getting the new Jordans and everything like it. The whole thing was about status. It was all about how good you looked and, how much you could afford. But at the same time, you see these kids, stacked up to death in great clothes. They got the Jordans, they got the Air Force Ones, they got the fucking Jabrodes, and they got all these fucking, pants and fresh shit. And their moms ain't got a damn thing on. They walk around with the fucking rags on their head and, broke as shit, wearing sweatpants and no bra. And, these moms and these parents, would work their asses off to provide for these kids, and these kids would have the freshest gear ever, but they're sitting there on food stamps. What is it about us that makes us feel like status and, others' approval means something? I'm not trying to be racist or disrespectful or anything like it, because I know white people are the same way. It's not got anything to do with race. I mean, people are people. We always want better shit. I mean, whether or not it's for our kids or for ourselves, everybody wants to aim higher. Nobody wants to stay where they're at. It's just the goal. It's hopes. It's a dream, and it's a powerful thing. So what is it that makes us want to have the iPhone 5 when, the iPhone 4 is basically the same goddamn thing? As a kid, I'd get one pair of shoes and I'd wear that shit throughout the entire year. I don't need the new pairs of this. I don't need 40 pairs of shoes. My wife has no shit, no lie. I'm not talking about 100 individual shoes, but she has over 100 pairs of shoes. Why the fuck do you need 100 pairs of shoes? Can you tell me? There's only like how many primary colors? You want shit to match. I understand. I want some red shoes to go with my red shirt. I got you. Whatever. I mean, you accessorize how you want. But seriously, bro? I'm just palm facing everywhere, bro. And things are changing too, because the media and children and things and Instagram and everything else is making me mad, because all these people and all these women feel like they got to do new shit and upgrade and everything like that, and it just annoys the living shit out of me. I do. I just want to fist their anus. I'm so mad at what so many of these people do. And all of us are guilty of it. Even if you don't mean to be, you're guilty of it one way or another. But some other things like iPhone. Now, the iPhone, for example, you need a phone. Up until like 2 years ago, I had a flip phone. Why? Because all I needed is something where I could text and call. That's what the phone did. That's all I needed. You know what I mean? That's all I absolutely needed. And I was okay with what I needed. If I had what I needed, for work or for friends to communicate, that's what I have. I don't need a smartphone. I don't need internet. I didn't need any of that shit. I mean, it helps now with my job and communicating with you guys and Twitter and everything. That's great and all, and it's cool to have. But once you've already had a smartphone, once you have something like the iPhone 4, why do you need the next level? You know what I mean? Why would you need the 5? And it's all about status. It's all about saying, oh, I have one, or I've got that new shit. And the 6 is going to come out, and you're going to make them another $3 trillion. And I've never understood why people actually just feel like they have to get good shit. Now, I understand, like for example, it's the end of the year, it's quarter 4, you got a lot of new video games going on. You got Halo 4, Medal of Honor, Black Ops 2, you got all these crazy games coming out, right? But those are basically just revamped. Those are almost brand new products. They've changed, some of them upgraded to new engines. Those are like new things. Whereas there are a couple tiny, minuscule fucking baby-ass A-cup upgrades. And how does that quench it? How does that? How can you justify spending another few $100s on a product that does almost the same exact thing that something already does? That's like upgrading, I don't understand. I'm down to earth. Maybe my mindset is different from other people. Like, I'm married. I'm okay with having the one woman the rest of my life. I found something I like. She does what she needs. She cleans. She does the laundry. She makes me sandwiches. What the fuck else do I need, right? And she's attractive too. I mean, what do I need one that knows, 3 languages as well? Do I need to upgrade? Honey, this isn't going to work out. That new Latina model came out. Speaks Spanish. Sexy as hell. Got that fat ass. You don't have that, honey. I've got to upgrade you. Peace out, though. No, it's not. That's not how it works. I mean, so many, and maybe that's part of why, like, guys and relationships and sex is on the pedestal, is because everybody feels like they got to upgrade. They got to do better. I'm capable of more. And it's that temptation. That's exactly what we're talking about. When people cheat on other people, I mean, you may feel like most people are with people because they think that's the best they can get, or because that's what they're used to. But if temptation for a hotter woman came along, or somebody that had more qualities that you looked for, most people would jump at that instead of being grateful for what they have. And I would never, ever, ever cheat on my wife. I absolutely love my wife, and I love my phone. And they do what they're needed to. You know what I mean? And I don't want to talk to my wife as in she's like a material possession, but I own that bitch. Just kidding, guys. Oh my god, if she watches this, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm gonna have to go buy her another 100 pairs of shoes, guys. I can't do that. And I just think that's how things have changed, and how we just naturally evolve and feel like we need more. And I'm just one of those guys that's down to earth. I'm a shirt and jeans kind of guy. I like to just chill the fuck out. I'm grateful for what I have. I don't know if it was because of my struggles as a kid, and I realized this. But the one time that I did try to, join up with the crowd, I bought, a new $120 pair of Jordans, these new Air Forces. They had these blue Converse Nikes at the time. Not Converse, but what are they called? Canvas. They're like the blue fucking, it's hard to explain. I don't remember what the fuck they were called. I was a kid. I bought like 3 pairs of those, and my goddamn Doberman ate all of them, including our wood futon, in one day. He ate a futon and 3 pairs of shoes. He ate like $600 in items, and the butt hurtedness was crazy with me. I was so mad at that dog. I was just going to euthanize him on the spot and just put him in the bathtub and drop a toaster on his forehead. I was so mad at that dog. And it just goes to show, man. I mean, these are material things. Did I go on? Did I live without them? Yes, I did. And we don't even need phones, but I mean, it's good. It's fun to have. I mean, it's there. But when you have something that does something at the level that it already does, why spend extra money to get something else? So why is the urge? Because I know a lot of you guys are guilty of this. Because this has been blowing up my Twitter. I've seen all the optic guys, not the optic guys, but yeah, I guess some of them. Some of the pro guys, some of the commentators are all like, oh, I need to get that iPhone 5. I need to get this. I need to do this. I need to do an unboxing. Is it really that important, guys? Is it really that fucking important? And that's just where I am right now. I've never understood that, but that's probably because I've never been too much on that. I mean, as a kid, I understood it, but I guess now in modern times, I get shit because it either needs to be new, it needs to be an entirely new concept, you know, wide open canvas, or, you know, something like that, because I generally do not buy things that I don't need. So that's just me. Let me know what you guys think. Remember to leave a rating. A like and favorite helps out a lot. Check out the guys' channels down below. Peace out, guys. Titty Sprinkles out.